I'm Brian Van Zant, and this is the cheapest BMW 350i in the United States. $350 at Copart auction, out the door. Can't go wrong.
Sorry we had to get away from those rambunctious chickens, but with fees, a little over $350. So you can see the overall damage is very minor. There was only one surprise, which was the driver's side rear door, but the fender, the hood, the bumper, and the headlight needed to be replaced. There was a little bit of minor bending of metal underneath the fender, but it was really not bad at all. The interior needed to be detailed, which we'll cover in a later video. Here you can actually see the vehicle is parked on a trailer that decided to park facing down the hill. It's one of the steepest hills in our county, and it didn't work out too well, seeing it was a rear-wheel drive vehicle and it was covered with slush. So it kind of got a little bit sketchy there, but fortunately, as you watch here, you can see he really gives it all he's got. Get that running start. And it didn't work. So we broke out the Jeep and we pulled it off, gave it a good old tug. So that resolved that, so we can get right to work to our brand new, well, new to us, 2002 BMW. Very excited about it. We have a little bit of work to do. As I start getting to work on the bumper here, it's a very vital time to remember just because you're not using this bumper, there's a lot of clips, nuts, bolts, and stuff involved in it that you probably should put aside and don't lose them. There's a good chance your replacement bumper, whether it's new or from a junkyard, may have the same clips broken or very similar ones. So it's good to have extras, or if it's a new one, then you're probably going to need all the parts. So take it apart carefully, don't rip on anything, and you have a good time. Here's where we actually start doing a little bit of moving metal. Now, even though it was there at one time, we have to remember that it doesn't necessarily want to be back there. It won't really fight you per se, but less is more. As you can see, I'm kind of trying to play with the different types of hammers and different types of tools I have to really start to stretch the metal. Now there's a lot of creases and folds in that one particular place where it must have taken a pretty decent impact, but not too terrible. And it is hidden, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Its real goal is just to get all the parts and pieces back where it belongs so that it looks good from the outside. It's not a structural part. It's solely an aesthetic part. So remember, take your time. Metal will stretch, but if you try stretching it too quickly, you'll get cracks, creases, or tears, and then it just gets really complicated, not very particularly fun. So remember, have fun, and beat the hell out of it. This is a public safety announcement. Whilst you're using the might of Thor to slay the enemy or the car, Place those safety squints securely on your face, for that rust demon will make it into your eyeball, and you will be crying tears of manliness. But to prevent that, safety squints first. Remember, people, PPE is always third. Coffee's first. Enjoy. If you enjoyed that video, remember to slap that like button. Next week, we're going to be restoring the original headlight and one from the junkyard so that they look factory new. This will bring the whole build to a totally different level and save us a ton of money over buying new. So if you like that idea, remember to hit the notification, and we'll see you next time. Until then, have a good day.